guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you for watching. Here I'm going to be showing you how to do a super easy, simple crochet style on my client. My client wanted a side part. I'm just sectioning off her hair right here before I begin the cornrows. I'm going to do a part across her crown. Alright, so as you can see in the front, I'm doing small cornrows. They're like rather skinny compared to the ones that she's going to receive in the back, especially the one that's right there at her parts. They're going to be very skinny, not too skinny, but skinny enough that you can achieve a lot of hair in the front without making it look too big. You don't want to give the client too much hair so that it looks fake. You want the style to look rather natural, like it's their actual hair. So when I do the part when I do the two braids that's right there at her part, her side part, I do those skinnier than I do the other ones so that it's not bulky and you can see the hair lay a little bit flatter and more natural at the parts. So now the front is all finished. It's about 4 braids on the left of the part, maybe like 6 on the right of the part. So now I'm going to start her cornrows that's in the back of her head. Those are going to be bigger, and as I cornrow, I'm going to connect the braids from the front to the back braids. Also, you can see, I'm sorry, one more thing. As I finish the cornrows in the back, I'm connecting them to the next cornrow. So I'm gonna do about 3 on the left side, all the way down. I'm gonna connect them, and then that last one is gonna hang. Then I'm gonna start over to her right side, and I'm gonna cornrow my way back to the middle, doing the same exact movement while I pull the previous cornrow into that braid. And that very last braid, I'm gonna pull my last 2 braids that's hanging into that middle one. Alright, so here I'm all done. You can see all the cornrows, they're all connected. And that last middle one, that last braid that was hanging, I just connected it underneath that braid, so it's tucked under. I used the crochet needle to do that. Alright, so here I'm going to begin to add the hair to her cornrows. I put my crochet needle underneath her braid. I don't want to hook it on her braids. I don't want to pull her hair, cause tension to her hair that way. So as I put the needle down, I have the hair between my thumb and my pointer finger, and I have a loop there. So as I put the needle down, the needle is open. I loop the hair onto the needle. I close back the hatch and I pull it back through. And I am knotting it 3 times because depending on the curly hair that you use, some hair is silkier than others and it may slip through. So you want to make sure that the curl is secure. So you want to knot it the 3 times to make sure it's tighter. Sometimes if you do it 2 times, it comes out a little loose and the hair may move around throughout the hairstyle. So I am putting the needle downward in her cornrow so that the hair lays flat down. I may go from left to right, but I'm still doing a downward method so that the hair may lay to the left, some may lay to the right, so it'll be a fuller look instead of all her hair going in one direction. So I'm gonna finish the whole back, and then I'm gonna move on to the front. I'm gonna do the same exact thing as I get to the front of her hair. But when I get to the part that she wanted, which is the side part, I am going to do the invisible crochet method so that the hair looks like it's coming out of her head and you won't actually see the knots instead. And that doesn't look very realistic to me. So I am doing the downward position once again so I can lay flat down. I am knotting it 3 times, and I'm going to do this all the way till I get to her part. I'm gonna apologize because I see my hand is in the way of the camera view for you to see how I'm actually doing the invisible method here, but I'm gonna explain it and hopefully you guys get it the best way. I am so sorry once again. So as I put the crochet needle, I am doing the same exact thing. I'm looping the hair, pulling it back through, but instead of grabbing both strands and knotting it, I'm grabbing one strand and putting it through the loop about 3 times. So I am putting a knot in it and then I'm pulling that knot underneath the braid. So the hair is literally going over the braid, and I do way more, I add way more pieces of hair this way than I would do if I was knotting it the regular way, so that it's really covering the braid. So between the 2 braids at her part, I'm actually towards the back of it to make that part less long, like so it doesn't look like it's going all the way to the back of her head. I am doing the hair in both directions, so some of it is falling to the right, some of it is falling to the left, so that it covers up that part a lot more. So once again, I am looping the hair the same exact way, but instead of pulling, as you can see here, both strands of hair through the knot, I'm pulling one. I am knotting it, and then as I pull the knot, you can see right there, I'm putting it under the braid. So you see right there, that's where her part is at. It looks a little more natural, like the hair is actually coming out of her scalp instead of seeing that knot just laying right there in the front. right, here's the finished look. I added mousse to the hair because like all curly hair, mousse makes that curl pop just a little bit more. I am just fingering it, like I'm seeing if I'm missing any pieces, and well, not pieces, if there's any like parts of her scalp that's showing. You don't want scalp showing when you have curly hair, not good. And I'm cutting off the strands, the long strands of her hair, to make the curls look more even all the way through. What I didn't show in the video, I'm sorry, you'll see in the pictures that's coming up, is I actually went back in and added more hair to it. So this is the look here, and as you can see in the video, I'm sorry, the pictures that's coming up, I added more hair to it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Bye.